Whew.
Job 5:21.
Yep.
And it reads, Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rapapadash. We want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And greetings and salutations to the Ak and the Aqua and that speckled bird that's listening and learning. We are not members of Great Millstone, but we definitely subscribe to their teaching and their leadership. Want to read that for me again?
Con. Let's start at 20.
Yep.
Job 5:20. In famine he shall redeem thee from death.
In famine he shall redeem thee from death. And what is coming right now in America? A great famine. Okay? It's going to start with the famine of the word. Okay? And it's actually starting with the famine of bread and water. You know? We got food prices skyrocketing. You know what I mean? And I was just listening to the brother Stay in the Spirit out of Elizabeth, New Jersey. Forgive me, brother, I forgot your name. But he was talking about how, the hyperinflation is getting ready to really ramp up early next year. You know? And he was going into the Romans and how they had to do the same thing, man. Everything was hyperinflation because they had to mix their metals, their precious metals, with clay.
Yeah.
You see? Their military was spread all over the damn place. The Romans had garrisons all over the place. You know? The bread and circuses, you know, that shit is failing right now. You got football players, soccer players falling dead on the goddamn the field. You know? So there's a famine coming, man. Go ahead,
And in war from the power of the sword.
And from the power of the sword in war. A lot of people are getting ready to lose their lives out here on the streets, man. Just trying to go get something to eat. From what? From being beat with a baseball bat, a sledgehammer, getting stabbed. The modern day sword is the gun. You see? So there's a lot of things taking place right now, man. These people ain't ready for it. Go ahead,
Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue.
We shall be, the elect, Lord willing, we're of that number. We're going to be hid, man. From Esau's tongue, from our own people's tongue. You know, because they're going to speak wickedly of us, man, for the things that we've been doing. And I brought that up before on how they're going to blame the prophets for all the hell that's happening. You know?
Yeah.
If you would tell these men to stop teaching what they're teaching and calling on that name, because they did it to Paul.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, look, I thought we told you not to teach in this man's name. They want to kill his ass.
Right. They're building cases now.
Yeah.
As we speak. Like the dude that I guess that parade that happened, he had ran over like a bunch of
shit, yeah.
And then they basically said that he was a Hebrew.
Black Hebrew Israelite, yeah.
Black Hebrew Israelite.
Was it Wakachi or some shit like that, Wisconsin? Yeah.
So, we know they're building the case, a false, report.
Exactly.
And they want to come after the man.
And the Most High is going to hide. But some of us are going to get picked up. Some of us are going to get put to death. But the majority of us ain't going to get touched, man. Go ahead,
Neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh.
Because we ain't going to be worried about this shit when it goes down, man.
That's right.
Because we already expect it. Okay? Lord willing, we're of that number, man. If the Most High sees fit to put us through some hell for a short period of time, it's going to be well worth it, man.
Right.
So we ain't going to be scared. We ain't going to be worried about it. Our spirit's going to be at ease, man, when they take us into these fucking chambers.
Yep.
Okay?
And that's part of building that, them treasures in heaven.
That's right.
You see?
That's right.
That's exactly, and knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of our times.
Exactly.
You see? So we know what's coming.
You damn right. You got any more on that?
That was it.
You want to get the Psalm 64 and 3?
Psalm 64 and 3. Start that too, huh?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. What is Esau doing right now? Just like the brother said. They brought up Bokachi, Wisconsin, a so-called black man, an Israelite, with a beard and an afro, looked all deranged, okay? Dancing and doing all kind of other wicked shit on video, making raps, but didn't even sound like a rapper. Just sound like some bullshit. Somebody, you know, somebody that just got them smoking a blunt would do. They are taking that and using that in their wicked counsel against the men of the Lord, man. And that's what that's all about. You know? The New Jersey issue where the man ran in the store and killed all the big nose, little hat people. Okay? Then they said he had bombs in his car and he had this and he had that. He's involved with the Hebrew Israelites. That's that wicked counsel, man. That's that case that's being made. So they can roll on the men of the Lord. You know? And I can't remember if it was Apostle Ramlab or Tahar. Matter of fact, it might have been the brother, South Carolina, Manata Zagba.
Okay.
I think that he might have been the one that made the statement, is that a lot of these Israelite groups that are calling on Yah, that are saying all these wicked ass things about the brothers that are teaching this truth, he said that they're probably going to be the ones that get rolled on, man.
Yeah.
You see? The brothers that are out here teaching 144% truth, they are going to be the ones that aren't going to get rolled on. You know? Those brothers that are twisting, oh, the RFID chip ain't the mark of the beast. When people are saying things like that, those may be the ones that these people roll on. Okay? That's the Most High's going to put it in their spirit to roll on brothers like that. Okay? Go ahead,
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
From the insurrection, because that's what's coming, a great insurrection, man, against the men of the Lord. Okay? And it's going to and some of the righteous brothers may get taken and may get put to death. But the majority of the people that are going to get rolled on, man, are people calling themselves Israelites that are teaching the wrong doctrine. Go ahead,
Who whet their tongue like a sword, and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words.
And those bitter words, man, are calling us black people Israelites. Okay? Go ahead,
They that may shoot in secret at the perfect.
They that shoot in the secret at the perfect, that's these Edomites. Trying to hide their little, trying to build their case, like I said, you know, and they're shooting in secret at the brothers that are out here teaching this truth. Okay, and they're involving a lot of so-called black Christian churchmen.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
there was a big ass panel of Elder Benata Zakba.
Yeah.
He had a video talking about how these bishops and pastors in these black churches are trying to find out why the Hebrew Israelites are so popular and why are people flocking to them.
Yeah.
It's because the Spirit of the Most High is dealing with them.
And how nobody's going to the churches
Yeah.
anymore. Hey, that's crazy. That's a spirit. I was watching something called it was on Netflix. No, it was on Prime Video called I can't think of what the hell it was called. Damn, but it basically was talking about how it was 85,000 churches.
Right,
There's
right.
85,000 churches, and everybody's starting to drop out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's
Of these
happening.
Churches. Because you know what I'm saying?
That's because they tired of the bullshit and the lies.
The end is speaking, man.
That's right.
See, this is
damn
that
right.
song.
Yep.
Okay? And
Yep.
that's why everybody's leaving them churches. That's why the pastors is coming together.
Yep.
You know, because they know. It's messing up. The Hebrew Israelite is messing up their money.
Exactly. And the one pastor actually said, we have to figure out why these brothers are so appealing.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got to go figure out why they're so appealing. We got to get some pep in our steps,
Right.
and we got to go figure out how we can bring these people back. And the way they're going to do that is they're going to listen to our videos, not ours in particular, but they're going to listen to brothers like the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They're going to learn how they're teaching, like Geno Jennings. Right. I did a video on him on my last channel because he does the same thing. You know, now read. It's like, brother, you know, all you're doing is biting off the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. You didn't come up with that your fucking self. Right. You know? You got any more on?
Okay. Psalm 64:4. They that may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly do they shoot at him and fare not. Let me read verse 5. Okay. They encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily.
That's Esau, man.
They say, who shall save them?
That's Esau saying, who's going to save you people when we start actually putting these traps out here? Who's going to come to save you? Just like right now. I was just listening to a video. I had just popped it on. The brother, I swear, man, I'm horrible with names, man. The brother was talking about how, matter of fact, I only watch his videos every once in a blue, they pop up. But he was talking about how one of this NBC or CBS news person, you know, had a rant about how the president needs to just mandate that everybody gets the jab. Okay? He don't give a damn what Christian, if you go to church, he don't care what you believe, he don't care this, that, or the other. He said the president needs to make a mandate that everybody takes it. Okay? So this is what these people are doing, man. They're getting ready to lay this trap out for us. Okay? And whether we take it or not, that's going to be up to the Most High, man. Yahweh Shimi Shot. But we ain't going to worry about all that. We got
Proverbs 12 and 18.
Yes, sir.
Proverbs 12 and 18. There is that speaketh. Start at 17. Proverbs 12 and 17. He that speaketh truth showeth forth righteousness, but a false witness deceit. There is that speaketh like the parison of a sword, but the tongue of the wise is health.
The tongue of the wise is health. You know, if you're out here speaking ill of a person, you know, you're putting a lot of spirits out there, you know, towards that person. So when you're out here trying to teach this truth, you know what I mean? What you're bringing is you're bringing wrath to people that turn and shrug their shoulder at it. Okay? Or you're bringing somebody into this truth that's been looking for it, and they're gonna love you for it. You know? They're gonna love you for actually opening their eyes, man, for putting yourself out here like you do. You know, when you're out on the street, somebody comes up, they find out they're Israelite. I've seen videos, women coming up, dudes coming up, they start crying because they like, oh shit, you know what I mean? They never told me this in the truth. I mean, they never told me this in the church. So what we have to do is we have to come out here and we have to teach these scriptures the way that they're supposed to be taught, man, to bring our people back to what is the scripture? The truth shall set you free. Ooh. You know, that's it. The truth shall set you free, and that's what happens to a lot of our people, man, when they hear this. Yeah. But like I said, there's always that other side. If you shrug the shoulder at it, if you dismiss it, if you scoff it, the Most High could put you to death for that shit. You got any more out?
Proverbs 12 and...
Was that 17?
That was 17. That was 18.
Oh, that was 18? What you got next? Oh, you off, bro. And I can't even upload mine. Yeah, to make a part 2. Go ahead, we'll stop.
No, we ain't stopping.
Nah, I'm just saying, just go ahead and do what you gotta do. That way you can have your part 2.
I don't know how much is gonna be in here, but
I can't even upload. I can't even upload a damn video until Monday. It's like, I don't know how the hell they caught that one.
Trying to turn. Okay, here it goes.
Oh, turn it around.
Alright.
Ready?
What was that?
You were at did you read? You were at Proverbs 12 and 18.
Okay.
But I think you're starting to read 19.
You better.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's stop reading all that extra stuff. I don't know if that's gonna stop that.
Okay, let's get Joel 15 and 5. Try to run through them. We don't have a lot. They're mostly single except for Mark 7, 21 and 23. Everything else is 1 and 2.
Alright, so that's Job.
Yeah, Joel 15 and 5. Good.
Job 15 and 5. For thy mouth uttereth thine iniquity, and thou choosest the tongue of the crafty.
That's these wicked ass 2/3 Israelites, man. They choose the tongue of the crafty. They follow behind the Satan, the devil. Okay, that old serpent, man. You know, they're gonna go get these jabs to keep them jobs. But those jobs are getting ready. A lot of these places are getting ready to shut the hell down, man. So they're gonna lock this place down. You know, I believe they're gonna use this new variant to lock this place down again, man. And I think that's gonna be all she wrote for America. Okay, it is not gonna come back after this next lockdown. Go ahead,
Thy own mouth condemneth thee, and not, yea, thy own lips testify against thee.
Thine own lips testify against thee. That's your Egyptian against Egyptian, man. Because you got your own doctors, your own nurses, okay, your own senators, people that are in these loops, man. They're coming out of these loops talking about, man, I don't want nothing to do with this shit, and they're starting to tell. Okay.
Yep.
They're starting to tell. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of these people start ending up dead. You know? Because that's their own tongue. Their own tongue shall fall upon themselves, man. That's what that's talking about. Okay? You got that's it. What's that? Psalm 5? That was Psalm 5 and 9, right?
That was Job.
Job 15?
Yeah.
Okay, Psalm 5 and 9, I'm sorry.
Oh, pretty good, bro.
And we'll try to get this done so that won't cut off.
Psalms
5 and 9.
Psalms 5 and 9. For there is no faithfulness in their mouth. Their inward part is very wickedness. Their throat is open sepulchre.
Open sepulchre, you good.
They flatter with their tongues.
And they flatter with their tongues. That's what I just get done saying. Esau, he's out here telling you that this place is going to go back to normal if you just go get the jab. Okay? If you go before you go skydiving, just in case your chute don't open, you should go get the jab.
Right.
That's how the fuck that sounds, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
What was that? This is Satan, man. This is Satan, man.
Because they know I can't even upload mine. You good?
I can't record on my joint. I ain't got no storage on my joint.
I'll see if I can. I gotta see if I can send you mine.
Yeah, that's Satan.
Yeah, hell yeah. Where you at?
Yeah. Psalms
5 and 9.
Verse 10. Destroy thou them, O Yahushua. Let them fail by their own counsels. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions.
That's plain and simple. They're being asked, the Most High is being asked to destroy these people, the nation of Edom, man. And a multitude of their counsels, their secret counsels, their wicked ass ways. Go ahead,
Destroy them, Yahushua. Let them fail their own counsels. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against thee.
The nation of Edom, they don't want nothing to do with the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
But let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice.
And that's us, man. We put our trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? So we are rejoicing right now. It's even going to get even better for us when this place does shut down. And all hell does start breaking loose, because we know that them terrorists are going to show up soon. Okay? Go ahead,
Let them ever shout for joy, because thou defendest them. Let them also that love thy name be joyful in thee. For Yahweh will bless the righteous with favor. Wilt thou compass him as with a shield?
That's it. We got the point. Jeremiah 17 and 9.
Jeremiah 17, verse 9. And it reads, The heart is deceitful. The heart is deceitful.
The heart is deceitful. The heart goes back to the word lab, the Hebrew word lab, which means your mind. So your mind is deceitful. Go ahead.
Above all things, and desperately wicked.
And desperately wicked. That means you think about wicked ass things all day. If you ain't in this truth, if you ain't trying to be in prayer, if you ain't in the scriptures trying to read and trying to learn, but most of the time you're going to be thinking about doing wickedness, man. Women out here running around thinking about screwing other men. Not just one, but several, man. That's the kind of wicked ass shit that's going on this earth. That's because our minds are constantly thinking about wickedness unless we have this truth to think about. Okay? Go ahead,
Yahweh searched the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways.
He's going to give every man according to his ways. So if you haven't been trying to learn this truth, he's going to give you a judgment according to that. Okay? All right, go ahead.
And according to the fruit of his doings.
And according to the fruit of our doings. So we have to bring people into this truth, like I was saying earlier. Depending on, we have to speak a certain way. We have to teach a correct doctrine, okay, to bring people into the truth correctly. Because if we're out here calling on Yah, if we're out here saying MOB, ain't that the RFID, microchip? If we're saying those types of things, if we're saying the mark of the beast is white women, okay, Esau can make it into the kingdom. And there's people out here teaching these kind of things, man. And if we're teaching those types of things, we're bringing people into a false truth, man. And we're going to lose our life, and they're going to lose theirs for it, too. You see? That's it. Titus 1:15 and 16.
Titus 1, verse 15. And it reads, Until the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their minds.
To the pure, all things are pure. So what do we have to do? We have to make sure that we're teaching the proper doctrine, a pure doctrine. Okay? Well, go ahead.
And conscience is defiled. They profess that they know Yahushua, but in works they deny him.
The same people that are out here teaching all these other vain things, man, along with the truth. The white women is the mark. Sleeping with white women is the mark. Okay? The name is Yah or Ahaya. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Those people, man, they're going off, man. Go ahead, Art.
Being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work a reprobate.
They're disobedient and they're reprobates. It's just simple as that. You don't even have to go into that. No? Is that what that? Was that it?
That was it.
Mark 7, 21 to 23.
Mark 7, verse 21. And it reads, For from within, out of the heart of men, proceed evil thoughts, adulteress, fornication, murderers, thefts, covetousness, wickedness, deceit, lavishness, an evil eye, blasphemy.
The heart is deceitful more deceitful than anything else. This is what comes out of your damn mind. Okay? All of these things. Go ahead,
Blasphemy, pride, foolishness. All these evil things come from within and defile the man.
You see? The heart is deceitful above all things, man. Your mind is deceitful above all things. This is the kind of stuff that people think about. You know? Even being in this truth, you know what I mean? I try my damnedest not to think negatively about other people. But sometimes I just get a little pissed off at stupid shit that people do. You know? And I ain't going to run up on them and tell them about it. I just look at them and shake my head like, God damn, you know? You got anything else on that? Go ahead and grab Jeremiah 10, 7 and 8. I think we got 3 more after that.
Jeremiah 10, verse 7. Who would not fear thee, O King of nations? For to thee doth it
Take that. Sorry, bro.
For to thee doth it pertain. For so much as among all the wise men of the nations and in all their kingdoms there is none like unto thee.
That's right, because none of you Edomites, none of you Negroites, okay? All right, none of you people, none of you Ishmaelites, Ammonites, Moab, none of you, okay? Queen of England, whatever, none of those people, man, have the mind or the righteousness of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They can't even compare. They can't compare to the bottom of his shoes. You see? Yeah, right. They can't compare to the bottom of the Most High shoes, man. They're not equal with the bottom of the Most High shoes. It's just simple as that. And they put themselves up on pedestals like they are God, man. You know? But if they're, what did the Indian chief Hatue say? He said to the white priest that said, hey man, why don't you, repent of your sins and you'll go to heaven. And Hatue said, yo, is there white people in heaven? And the priest said, yeah. He said, well, I'd rather burn in hell. Okay? And Salakia, if I got that name wrong, but I swear that's the name of the Indian chief that told them people he'd rather burn in hell than be in heaven with their asses, man. Okay, you got any more out?
But they are altogether brutish and foolish. The stock is a doctrine of vanities.
Their doctrine's vanity, man. It's vain. Esau's doctrine is vain. These black churches' doctrines are vain. Okay? These Negroes out here calling themselves Israelites. Okay? Their doctrines, that if they're going off, is vain, man. Because there's nothing going to come out of it but death. Okay? Got any more out? Genesis 8 and 21.
Genesis 8 and 21. And Yahweh smelled a sweet savor. And Yahweh said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground any more for man's sake. For the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth.
The imagination of a man's heart is evil from his youth, man. You know? Cain, the first murderer and liar. You know? Then he bitched up and cried when the Most High changed his skin color. And told him, you gotta get out of here. Get out the garden, man. You ain't allowed here no more. You know, that man's cried his ass off. They're gonna kill me. You know? But what you do to your brother? You know, still lying. I ain't do it. Go ahead.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yeah, it was the one-armed man. Motherfucker. Go ahead.
Neither will I again smite anymore. Neither will I again smite anymore everything living, as I have done, while the earth remaineth, seed time and harvest, and bold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease.
That's right.